All right, welcome to the Science of the Overlap, www.ofes.com. ofesfirst.com. That's right here, ofesferc.com, Science of the Overlap. The question is, I need you to understand what's going on right here. This is the clock. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what I should have did? I should do that right now. All right, so listen, check this out. So this is a clock we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, the first thing I want to show you is a phenomenon that when you add the numbers going this way, 11, that's 12, 10, 2, 12, 9, 3, 12, 8, 4, 12, 7, 5, 12. This right here isn't added right here, right? Because it's incomplete. The complete reality that we live in, the perpetual twilight plane, the astral plane, etheric plane, the electromagnetic plane, the mental plane, all that, the netherworld, all that is not all of that. That instance, that force is emanating and going through us right now. It's the science of the overlap. That overlaps and runs through everything on this material yellow sun grid, the sixth plane. So if you go to my other video that breaks down the 369 and the science of the overlap, this side right here is the yellow sun grid, the sixth plane. So on the yellow sun grid, everything adds up to 12, the sixth plane. But on the perpetual twilight plane, that's where the power is from. That's where the knowledge, that's where, the perpetual twilight plane. You know what I'm saying? That's 13. See what I'm saying? Now check this out. 13, 12, 1, 13, 11, 2, 13, 10, 3, 13, 9, 4, 13, 8, 5, 13, 7, 6, 13. Complete. Whole. Now what's happening is, why does this happen? Because you got to understand, this is the reality we live in. We live in a false reality, false illusion, false duality, sun, moon, but the real reality is the perpetual twilight plane. So when we thinking we're going this way, everything's going this way. And I'm going to show you an example. You might turn this clock. Imagine this is a clock, and you got to understand something here. This is the way the global elite see it. This is the way your boy H seen it. And you know the symbols right here. Dimensions. Dot, line, triangle, square, pentagram, hexagram. Rotation, the G, rotating arrow. Ouroboros, or Fucus, or the Star of Melchizedek, which is what? You see right here? You see that? This is a square. This is the square Widdershin. Widdershin is counterclockwise. Clockwise, counterclockwise. So for example, on this plane, things appear like this. Boom. I'm going counterclockwise. But what's happening is, when you're going like this, on the perpetual twilight plane where it's instant, you're going this way. You see how that works? You see how that works? I'm going clockwise, holding on to the clock, the cosmic clock, and that's what's actually happening. If you I'm gonna actually break down. I'm gonna save that. But you see, you take hold on the cosmic clock and you turn it counterclockwise. What do you mean? You're turning it always counterclockwise. You see how I'm going to the 13 side? You see that? Because everything is an illusion. The 13 realm supports the 12 realm. If it wasn't for the perpetual twilight plane, this is our farther plane. You know what I'm saying? This is the real reality. The real reality shapes this reality right here. And if you don't have control and power, and you have people turning your 9 into a 6, for example, the 369 pyramid in the science of the overlap, because I don't want to discuss if who got it correct or incorrect. This is the way it is over here. You see right here? Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After you reach 9, which is what? The completion. You know the symbol's right here, but I had to mark it out because this symbol is right here is going Widdershin. You see? You see the arrow turning around, snake eating his tail. Star of Melchizedek is going Widdershin or counterclockwise. So once you pass the 9 or the perpetual, or you enter into the perpetual twilight plane, 10 is 1, 11 is 2, and 12 is 3. This right here is the apex right here. This right here is the false reality. And you have to make it to sustain this. To make it here, you have to sustain this. You have to have your leadership in order, or your kingdom, so you can have your sovereignty. This is sovereignty. This is servitude. And this is why they want us going according to this incorrect clock. It's not incorrect, but it still is incorrect. Because this is not the real reality. You understand? So what's happening here is, all right, boom, you got right here. This is the real reality. Everything supports this add, multiply. This is a divide, subtract. Right here. They separate you. The lines separate between what? The real reality and this false plane that we live on. False illusion. You understand what I'm saying? We have right here, 3 times 3 is 9. 3, when you have this in order, times 3, not the 6. You have to focus on 3. You get your 9. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why certain ruling classes read from what? Right to left. You understand what I'm saying? because it's about the Widdershин. So it's about that turn. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. 3 times 3 is 9. Then you got, because it's on this side, the left side, 3 plus 6 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. So this is an example of you using your private life or your life or whatever, whatever you into, your whatever you agree to hold you down in this false reality. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever is at your pleasure, something that you want, that you decide to bind yourself to this false third dimensional reality. You understand what I'm saying? But this is also servitude at the same time. 9 plus 3, 9 take away 3 is 6. Where is it right here? Where's the example? 9, where is it? 9 take away 3 is 6. 9 you see, it turns upside down. 9 take away 3 is 6. So you see what happened? The whole point is to change your 9 into a 6. They don't want you to be a 9, they want you to be a 6. They don't want you to have sovereignty, they want you to have servitude. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to see the world this way. You know what I'm saying? Look right here. You got 9 going into 3. You got right here, 9 take away 3 is 6. You got right here, 12 plus 3. You see, plus 3? Because you got to understand, this is the power realm. All that's broken down in another video. This is the power realm. This is a realm where the power really lies. You got right here, 12 plus 3 is 15. So this all represents false life, false reality. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 is what? 1 plus 5 is 6. See that? So this is a false reality. So if a person wants to know how come this adds up to 12, but this right here, no one really knows. No one really knows. Why does this add up to 12, but why does this add up to 13? 13 is an unlucky number, right? No. The 13 plane, the mental plane, the astral realm, another world, perpetual twilight plane, electromagnetic plane, ultra frequency plane, right here. The false reality, this the yellow sun grid, the material world, you know what I mean? The decay world, the work world, this is right here. And if you don't know this, and if you don't understand this, you're living in a false reality. You have to pierce through the veil. www.ofestfirst.com, the science of the overlap. All right, peace.